you got the old ticket.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you.
Yes. What a guy.
Well, that's good to go, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah. Lovely.
Lewis Hamilton F1 car. Hanging from the ceiling, as they do. The starting grid for the museum experience. Are you excited, Glenn? I am as well. So this is the Silverstone Interactive Museum. Hopefully you can hear me all right. And this is open at other times of the year. It's not just an F1 weekend thing. And yeah, join me as we take a wander around. Hopefully if you visit, you'll be maskless. Well, here we go, guys. The thing I found mad, Dan, which you'll see, when they come down here, it's how fast they're going and how fast they stop.
Yeah,
it's unreal. It's unreal. Favourite corner?
My favourite corner.
Your favourite corner? I said Maggots Beckett's Chapel. Harry said Motherfield.
I like
Stowe.
yeah.
What's your guys' favourite? Let us know. Cameraman Dan. Cheers, dude. Thank you. As you can see, there's a bit of all sorts going on here. We've got down there old British touring cars, old F1 cars, also MotoGP bikes. Overalls and memorabilia. Also more history here about Luffield Priory that stood just inside Farm Curve now, so go and look that up. That's pretty cool, obviously, because England has a lot of history and a lot of history before Silverstone stood here, so that's worth going and having a look if you're interested in such things. For those of you who aren't from the UK or England, you might not know that Silverstone actually is the perimeter road, or originated as the perimeter road to RAF Silverstone. So there are lots and lots of bits of memorabilia from the RAF and such like here at the museum. Of course, the new straight that was created when bridge was removed is called the Wellington Straight. So this is a place of great history, not just racing history, but actual wartime history and things like that. It's super, super historic, obviously, as well, if you think about it. Hangar Straight. Suddenly the history of this place becomes very real when you think about it like that, because you've got the Hangar Straight and all these things, and also all of the different corners, name the different things after previous places like Abbey and things like that. So, history.
Oh my God, he's getting them in clusters together.
And speaking about history, the last International Grand Prix held at Brooklands was in 1927, and racing first come to Silverstone in 1948.
They're down there.
Is this the original?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Come towards each other, look.
Because I've only ever known the perimeter as like the original. I didn't know.
Yeah, it's amazing. That's the original farm. Tower control for the 2 runways, 3 runways. And that's how they used to race around it when it was still active.
I love that though. I love the history of, like, you've still kind of got it.
Yeah, well, look,
yes.
Nuggets,
Yeah.
jackets, hanger straight, and then still goes that way, and comes in here, then back out, then it.
Fail.
Mail.
The amount of history here is unreal, isn't it? It actually is.
It's mad, isn't it? Sterling Moss's head was. I wonder if they've got the steering wheel in here.
When Sterling Moss crashed in one,
His head bent the steering wheel.
the steering wheel's like this, where his head.
He didn't have like a full face helmet, remember? He just had a normal head.
What a beautiful machine. It's a Brabham. Oh, we're not pit crew.
You're very welcome.
Yeah, so I'm not giving up a career as a content creator to be a F1 mechanic. It's not happening. You've got a Ducati Super Quattro engine, Mercedes power unit with batteries.
Oh, yeah.
How compact is that? Yeah, it's so compact. Look how like well packed in that engine is. F1 power unit. And there's the battery pack. Just there, guys. Unreal. And that's the fuel cell. And these are made out of like a pliable material so that they're resistant to puncturing and things like that. Unfortunately, they're not foolproof because obviously you get the issue like with Grosjean, and they can still be penetrated and create fire. But yeah, all interesting stuff. And I think I've just spotted the absolute god of all engines. I have. The Cosworth DFV. This engine was an absolute beast. It was used for over 20 years in Formula One. Can you imagine that now, these days? If you're talking about maybe Mercedes, or if you think about the improvements in Honda and what they've done, you just couldn't ever think of a manufacturer using the same engine for that long. It could never happen. Because obviously Honda aren't even using the same engine. I don't know how many iterations of engine they've gone through, but it's a lot. But this engine was absolutely iconic. It powered Jim Clark in his Lotus, and it's just an absolute beauty of an engine. Beautiful thing, beautiful thing. A couple of pieces have really sort of caught my eye. One of them is this Lando Norris helmet that some of you may remember. I think it was like a 9-year-old girl or something that designed his helmet and he ran with it. Which is just super cool because we all love Lando Norris. What a lad. What a lad he is. But then for me personally, a massive thing that I just noticed, well actually I noticed it from up there when we came in, was this.
Only ever, and that's the same throughout my career, not only karting, it was only ever a hobby and for fun. So, and then luckily I got to pay it as well.
Which is a Michael Schumacher helmet, which for me is like the Holy Grail. Absolutely mega, absolutely love it. We have here, got a Lance Stroll, Aston Martin, overalls, boots and gloves. Nice Coulthard overall, and it looks like Plato helmet and overalls as well. Mark Webber Red Bull and Coulthard McLaren. That McLaren, how rapid was that McLaren? Another probably one of the coolest pieces in here, the Nigel Mansell Williams. Oh, mate. My old man would be freaking out being this close to a Nigel Mansell car, let me tell you. But that is a serious vehicle. Serious vehicle. And for the MotoGP fans, a GSX RR 2016, it's Maverick Vinales' bike. That's kind of the crazy difference between bike and car racing. Bikes kind of look like bikes, but cars are a bit insane. They're just so different. Now, I'm pretty sure, I feel quite sure, that this is actually a Renault, not an Alpine. I think. Because, well, it kind of says there, but behind the airbox on the Alpine, it's really bulbous, and this isn't that way. But it's done probably for sponsor reasons and whatnot, and branding reasons. It's done out in the Alpine colours, but it isn't one. It's a Renault. But still, super cool, and it looks good in the Alpine colours. In its matte colours. It looks brilliant. It looks really good. And one for my daughter. She would be very happy to see this. This is the end of the thingy. The museum, I think.
Your race briefing is commencing in 10 seconds. Good luck and have fun out there. Race crews complete final checks.
Claire Williams, just specially for some of my viewers.
Please stand by.
And there you go, the Silverstone Interactive Museum. Totally worth a visit if you're a motorsport fan, I think, into a bit of the history of motorsport and Silverstone. And it's not just Formula 1, there's definitely some motorcycle stuff in there as well. I think it was £20 admission, and you can come here when there's no racing on. It's here, it's a standalone building. So yeah, if you're kind of near the area or visiting or come over for a race, do check it out, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe and follow and all that good stuff. I'll see you soon. Cheers.